They're doing such a great job of the big channel there. And then the beautiful community behind it all. And some great people that are watching the world's best compete. Johanne Defay taking on Tatiana Weston-Webb. Coming into stop number 2, equal 5th from quarterfinal finishes at Pipeline as we bring Felicity Palmatier back on set.
Yeah, but out the back here, Johanne
Defay trying to make something out of a small section, just kind of repositioning now in the channel with plenty of time to go. Well, we just came off a heat that I thought could have been a fine. One of those challenging things of having your back to the wall here at Sunset Beach. Here's another version of the goofy foot approach in the non-priority heat. Tatiana Weston-Webb connects. And now flowing through the foam on the face. One of the hardest workers on tour. And she will find her way through the inside and turning in her best number so far. Still almost 30 minutes to go for Tati.
It should be too, mate.
As we look at this one again.
Yeah, so this turn here, this, in my opinion, was Tati's best. She almost lost it there, just getting a little bit of air under her board as she was coming down from that first turn, but it was really well timed. Things got a little bit funky here on the inside, and you could tell that she probably just wanted to really have that finishing maneuver, but I think that's a sign of better things to come. This turn here was really well timed, but you can see a lot of her front foot came off the board. There was air between her board and that front foot. She regained control, so that basically did a one-legged squat. You got to be thinking that Alyssa, then obviously she had priority. And with 3 minutes on the clock, probably wasn't the smartest wave to choose. She does need a 6.66.
Defay has that wave nice and hollow behind her, really patient for that carve section. Good for that one move. Ready to shut it down. Late takeoff for Tatiana Weston-Webb. And she's going to have to pin drop there. It's priority to Johanne Defay. The youngest ever to win a CT event at 14. Still has that record as we lock into this one with Johanne Defay. Nice water flying off the rail, and she really tries to punch out the finish. Thing got a bit more critical than she expected. This one's going to continue if Tatiana Weston-Webb controlling a wild takeoff. Nice pace off the bottom. Little jam as that water's getting real full quickly. She'll be able to tap the white water. And now just anticipating the lift from the Hawaiian Water Patrol. Tati, Johanne with the priority heat.
Just looking, we'll break it down now. Tati just had a little bit of lump and bump. This section here had a little warp in the face here. You can just see that rivet, which she has to pop down. She managed to get that second turn in here, but it goes very, very frothy. And then you get people who are so unassuming, right? And you're like, hang on a second. You just qualified in a year. Where did you come from?
As we now see the roll in and just getting clipped a little bit on the backhand. Tatiana Weston-Webb going a long way for just a kick out.
It's a 6'2", my map Iolis, and it's working really nice.
Well, and you talked about last year, right? You rode your way all the way to a runner-up finish here at Sunset. Really helped kick things off for your 2023. What is it about this wave that you feel so confident on?
Drop, probably blind on it with all that air and the water in her face, but then the beauty of the ridden wave. I mean, look at these waves. Beautiful. Look at this thing. Wow! Big hack off the top right there. Beautiful work out here. It is gorgeous.
Yeah, Johanne absolutely ripping as we see another angle of that huge takeoff, weightless, and then controls this first turn so well, Flick.
For sure. Straight away, I've just got to say, wow, it's definitely picking up. That was a really sizey wave, and Johanne surfed that really, really well.
Keeping it all going at Surfline as we got the backhand of Tatiana Weston-Webb with a great connection. Super smooth there. Now she'll wrap it back in the pocket. And those are those types of turns that we expect from Tati.
It was super critical, this first turn here. Really beautiful looking wave. See her just eyeing up this section. That bowl's really beautiful. Just touched the rail there on the bottom turn and comes back around, belts it one more time. It's my favorite wave that she surfed all morning, all day. And I'm not sure where it's going to go, if it's going to be this 647. But yeah, this turn here is the money right here. She gets super low on compression. She just touches the rail there and then cranks it back around on her backhand. Just super beautiful to watch. Right there, that's where she touches that rail. Just allows her to get super low on the bottom turn, which then allows her to have maximum extension off the top there. She goes straight up into this second turn.
It's really cool to see what they've accomplished in their career, but it's down to 40 seconds, and taking the airdrop and being too deep is Tatiana, and she might be out of time now.
For sure. I mean, there was definitely nervous times there for a while, but Johanne just had that big, beautiful, perfect set. She nailed those 3 turns in succession, and she's looking really strong. Tati definitely had her best moments, so in that heat, that 6-point ride, that was more like the Tati that I know. But yeah, congrats to Johanne.